So, you ever vibing in some Skywars and then some bunnies just start hopping on you? Yeah, it's annoying. But have you ever thought about what goes on in their head while they do it? Well, you've come to the right place. Not too long ago, I released a video where I essentially interviewed a hacker and I learned a bit about the minds of hackers and why they hack in the first place. Ever since then, I've gotten so many new comments on that video explaining their hacking experiences, and today, I thought it would be a good idea to go through some of them. Although I don't tolerate hacking at all and will never cheat in my whole life, you guys seem to like the idea of this video, and I've just been really curious to why this growing problem on hypixel occurs. A few disclaimers before the video starts. Considering this is quite different from my normal type of video and you all wanted a voiceover, if you are one of the people that didn't want a voiceover and you do like my normal commentary, here's a timestamp to a part of the video where I'm commentating during some bed wars, and I'll just be, talking about my overall opinion on this topic. If you do stick around though, please don't expect, some professional point of view, because I don't have hacking experience myself and this is just me learning along with you guys. Alright, hi. It is time to learn more about cheating. Now, before anything though, please do not cheat in Minecraft. That is it's like a tip. Please don't. It gets you nowhere. And today we're going to be finding out why people start cheating and just overall more mindsets and more point of views. Now, this isn't the reason that everyone cheats, so keep that in mind. I cannot give everyone one answer on why they cheat. Today, I'm learning other people's opinions, giving my opinions on their opinions, etc., So I feel like we should start off with this comment because they pretty much state three main reasons, and I think these are like three base reasons, one why people hack, before we go a bit more in depth. Not crazy in depth, because once again, I don't know anything about hacking and I'm just trying to understand the mind of hackers more. But essentially, they were jealous of other people who like won their games and stuff, and beating others in games really easily felt insane, and they felt accomplished. Now, the accomplishment part, I don't really understand, so I know there's probably going to be some people with some cheating experience, at least inside the comments. So if you could give me another point of view on the accomplishment part, because what do you feel accomplished about beating someone unfairly? That's what I'd like to know. Anyways, they state that it was fun, and when they didn't play with a hacked client, the game was really boring because they kept losing and they could just kind of do whatever they wanted with a hacked client. And if they got banned, just go on an alt because that's what they do. But then again, I don't really understand what you find so fun about that, but then again, everyone has different point of views. Considering I don't have any experience myself, I can't really speak, but from a different perspective on a legit player, I personally think that hacking, it could probably be fun, that's understandable, but I think a good way to start off and not get in this position where you want to cheat, and this person stopped right now, but I feel like a good way to start off would be the fact that there's many hackers on hypixel probably motivates a lot of people to start hacking because they're tired of losing to hackers. So I feel like improvements on the anti-cheat are going to be the first main step. Even though hypixel is working really hard on the anti-cheat, there's going to be lots of improvements done hopefully in the future. I think hackers are definitely going to slow down, and with less hackers, people are going to be less motivated to hack. Now for the jealousy part, I feel like you'll feel a lot more accomplished if you can beat people legit, just because you're just like them, a legit player who's winning games. Or if the person that you're jealous of is cheating, beating someone legit probably makes you feel a lot better because you did it yourself without the help of any third-party software. But I can definitely understand where this person's coming from, so props to you for stopping, and let's move on. Now, this person made me really interested. They had a completely different opinion, and this is probably what they see as a hacker themselves. I would recommend you don't hack, but let's give this person a chance because I'm not just gonna automatically shut them down. So pretty much they said that they're a hacker themselves because you wouldn't really have an opinion on a hacker if you didn't cheat. So yeah, you wouldn't really have an opinion as a hacker if you weren't a hacker, So they rarely load up Minecraft without a client, and apparently yeah, it's like a drug, because if you didn't know, in that previous video I stated that it was like a drug because the person I interviewed, or the person that we found in the Skywars lobby, they stated that it's like a drug, aka an addiction, because it's really hard to play without a hacked client, and I completely understand that part. That part I can understand 100%. Now, many people probably have opinions against this, so if you don't agree with the drug part, that's perfectly fine. Feel free to state your mind in the comment section. Apparently going hours without a ban feels really good, and now that I think about it, that makes a lot of sense when it comes to the alts, because maybe this is how they think. They think, okay, hi, I'm gonna play today, And when they're playing, they're just kind of vibing, playing some Skywars, except not legit. And although they may be ruining the experience for others and making it not fun, they probably think to themselves ooh, let's see how many wins I can get in before I get banned, Okay, I can understand that. I personally would never start hacking ever because I just don't like the idea of making it unfair for the other players that I beat. But you know, that's just me. Everyone can have, you know, different lives. You can do what you want. I mean, like, I can't really stop you, but that's my opinion. Apparently, the anticipation of the ban screen is fun. Once again, going with what I just said, you know, maybe you're waiting in a game and you're like, okay, let's see how long till I get banned, setting yourself a personal timer. And yes, that can be fun, yes. I can understand. They also play on Anarchy servers. And now, this is where I have a really interesting opinion. If it comes to hypixel or anything, please do not cheat. Those people work really hard to get their stats up and they're playing the game because they enjoy it. But if it's an Anarchy server like 2b2t, I mean, go for it, because the thing about 2b2t is that it's like, it's made for hacking essentially, because, you know, there's no rules on it, so they can't expect you not to cheat. So if you're gonna cheat on a server with a bunch of other people who are cheating, I mean, once again, I don't like recommend installing hacked clients, but I won't really be mad at you because that's a common thing inside 2b2t. So there's nothing wrong with hacking if you're not really like making the game unfair for anyone else, you know? But once again, on hypixel or Mineplex or anything, any server that there's other people trying to play legit, please do not cheat, I beg of you. But then they said one sentence, this made me think. If someone enjoys playing Minecraft with hacks, so be it. Yeah, I know, I disagree with that completely. If it's a single player world, okay, I guess. I still don't recommend getting hacks because you're gonna get addicted and you're making the game really unfair for other people. So when I first read this, I didn't really like the idea of this, so I responded, I get that, but understand how annoying it can be for the other players. You're literally ruining the game for them for your own enjoyment. And you know, that's pretty much essentially what hacking for your enjoyment is, because you're ruining it for other people. You may be having fun, yeah, and I'm not trying to stop you from having fun, but you're not letting other people have fun and you're affecting way more people than just yourself. Yeah, it is very selfish, but then again, how often are hackers in your games? Now the thing is, if it's Bed Wars, I don't see hackers as much as I see in like Ranked Skywars or Skywars or UHC. There are hackers in my game a lot. And they said, and you can just leave the game and join a new one. That one, no, I didn't like that, because think about this, you're on a win streak. Think about how many people have been sniped on win streaks, because they're like working their butt off to, you know, get their win streak up, and they can't do that if they have to leave and join a new one, because then their win streak's gone. But yes, I do think hackers should just stick to Anarchy servers, and yes, that is perfectly fine by me. The next person stated, I know very well what this hacker was talking about. Once hacked on my friend's 1.16.4 SMP, never on a server like hypixel, which is good. Do not cheat on a server on hypixel, which is good. Do not cheat on a server like hypixel where you can ruin the experience for others. Apparently they felt so powerful and it took them getting banned 3 times to slap me back to my senses. So at least this guy came to his senses and uninstalled the hack client, from what I think. The moral of the story is, do not hack, ever. Even just for a joke, or if you think that it will be a good one. As the hacker said, it's like a drug and the power gets very addictive. Now, this guy, I give you a round of applause. Here you go. I agree with this. The thing is, some people may be doing it as a joke at first, but as I said in the introduction, it gets really addicting. That's how it goes for anything. Maybe like, you're on an SMP and you're x-raying as a joke. Well, then it's probably gonna get addicting because you're finding diamonds really easily, you know? But overall, glad that you stopped, but you know, you're one of the lucky people that got to stop hacking. Some people are still hacking to this day and don't want to stop. Or some people, like, are still hacking to this day and want to stop, but they can't get themselves to. This guy said he used to hack since he was 11, and it's been 4 to 5 years since he hacked, and he doesn't regret stopping, because he learned a lot and it feels great winning all the time. It helped me through bullying that time, but 10 out of 10 would not do it again. It's hard to stop. Now. This one, this guy put a lot of opinion into this. Unlike some other people we went over today, they said that it feels great winning without hacking, and I get that, honestly. There's like many opinions or different ways you can see this. Maybe you're hacking and then you can play without hacking and then you feel really good because, hey, I was playing on easy mode this whole time, and maybe you can just see it like as hard mode without hacking. There's many different mindsets you can have during this, and I'm glad this person stopped. Alright, so all in all, there are many different mindsets when it comes to hacking. And I feel like I'm never gonna truly learn like everything about hackers, and the reason I am really curious about like, you know, hackers and stuff, it's not because, you know, I want to hack or anything. No, that is far from the point. I would never hack. I'll never cheat. But my thing is, I want to learn more about cheaters so we can learn how to prevent cheaters and stop cheaters from cheating more. I believe that hypixel will have a lot less cheaters one day, and that'll only happen if we all work together to stop these cheaters, you know? Now, there are many different types of cheaters, and by types, I mean different mindsets and different reasons they cheat and different, you know, intentions. Now, some of the main ones are, hear me out, some, keyword some. There were probably more intentions and different things, but these are the main ones that I've discovered today, especially from my Twitter post that I made earlier today. Now, I remember Palika made a video about 2 years ago explaining why he thinks cheaters cheat, and he says that one of the main cheaters are boosters, aka people who, you know, people who cheat and they help other people get wins who are playing legit. And in my opinion, both the people in this situation are at fault, because you're getting free wins off someone who isn't playing legit, and you're helping someone get free wins by not playing legit, you know? There's no like good side to this. Then we have snipers, who are just straight up dumb. I'm sorry, but snipers, they're probably my least favorite type of cheaters. Then we have blatant ones, which, you know, are blatant. You can obviously tell they're cheating. And then we have closet. Now, closet are pretty annoying because sometimes it's hard to tell if they're closet or not. And I'm not saying I'm like an expert at cheats or anything, but what I will say is that my friend English Ping gave me his opinion on closet cheating and blatant cheating, and he said that he found cheating really funny, so that's why he did it, and not because he was bad at the game. Please. And right there is proof that winning is hard legit. Overall, I'm learning more and more all the time, and I appreciate you guys watching the video. But yeah, there's a lot more to a hacker's mindset than just them being like, oh, let's go hack for fun. Because some people do that, but some people have general personal issues that make them want to hack, and I can understand that. And I'm not going to get in depth in that because everyone's different, but today we discussed some reasons that I learned today, and maybe some reasons that you learned today. Also, be sure to share your opinions down below if you have anything to add on. I'll gladly read them.